My god, if I'm going to need copy every single time before I do this so that my speech becomes stable enough, I'm not going to be able to cut down my coffee drinking ratings anytime soon. Hello everybody, it's Dr. John after such a long while, back with more Pokemon Yellow. And today, without further ado, we shall start investigating the city we have just arrived, Pewter City. Starting with this weird dude here in the field of water balloon plants, apparently. What you doing? And I'm not gonna do imitation to this guy, no, I don't know what the hell you're doing. And also, I kinda need to address something here, because outside of me, uploading some episode material that I did during the weekend that I was unable to otherwise upload. Because I only was able to record like the Final Fantasy X episode that I uploaded on the previous 2 days during Sunday, and well, yeah. After that I really haven't had any time to record anything, as I've been trying to convert them and upload them to YouTube as fast as possible. But that's not the only reason, because trust me, if that was the only reason, I could have found a way to still do these episodes. The real problem is, and I hope this problem doesn't occur now, as well, I'm doing this recording right now, although I'm well aware that this little thing that I've been worried about for a few days now might actually end up screwing me up big time. For you see, lately my microphone is dying down. It is dying, without a doubt, because for some reason my microphone just doesn't receive my voice as loudly as before, and I really need to tune it up in the video editor before you can hear a goddamn thing what I'm saying. So yeah, my mic is definitely dying out, which is not good, because I'm still planning to do actually some fair amount of LP episodes not soon enough. So yeah, I've been trying to look for a new gaming headset mic, as that would be a pretty ideal for LP recordings, but sadly those things are a little bit costly here. I don't know how much they are worldwide, but here a good gaming headset, my god, I'm stumbling with my words again, costs around 40 euros. That's the average price, and I dare to say it's a little bit kinda pricey. I don't know, since I really have no clue how the prices for good gaming headphone sets that goes in the world. Now, I've been trying to look for cheaper options, but sadly any cheaper options are pretty much the same as the microphone that is dying on me, a microphone that was more designed on freaking Skype calls. So no luck on that front. Anywho, we could technically go and skip this down and just for the hell of it leave the first batch untaken, as there seems to be nothing stopping us here. You know what, Pikachu, let's do it. Let's just skip this down and... Oh. Your trainer, right? Rock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. I, by the way, love the follow-up music. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Brock the Rockhead. First bad button of the episode, hooray! Anywho, so yeah, here's the Pewter City gym, where Brock, the first gym leader, lies. However, sadly, although I promised it during the previous episode, due to the very fact that this mic might die on me any second or any minute now, really don't know, do I even dare to attempt the gym leader battle during this episode. Okay, hold on, coffee refill. I don't know what it is with me and my vocal functions, because I don't know, I usually am hyped up when I try to do these episodes, but then as soon as I try to speak up with the mic, boom, suddenly my speech goes into a complete mumble and I actually had to refill myself with the power of caffeine before I can go on. Not a good thing on a health perspective. Anywho, here's the Pewter City Museum of Science! Science! Okay, I don't know what I was going for there, Doctor say no maybe. Anywho, let's head in here. Now consider that this place does actually require your fee to enter, so my tip, just enter once for the hell of it and check out the stuff that there is here. If you want to even check it out in the first place. I'm just checking it out because I want to show you around what is in Pewter City. Oh my dear God. Johnny, keep it stable, will ya? Anywho, here we have a Pokemon fossil and a fossil of a pretty damn good Pokemon actually. Now I won't be covering this thing just yet. Although I probably anyone who knows anything about Pokemon can tell what Pokemon this is, but I will not be covering ancient Pokemons yet. I will be only covering those when we actually get the items that help us to actually gain these Pokemons later in the game. I will not talk about them in detail only then. Aerodactyl Fossil, primitive and rare Pokemon. Well, I don't know, can you call it primitive if it is... My dear sweet mother of mercy, can I do anything vocally right today? My God. Okay, one more try. I don't know, can you call it a rare if it's already extinct? There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it, Johnny? Was it? Apparently for me it is very hard, sirs. Very, very hard. Anywho, here we have another fossil Pokemon, this being Capitops Fossil. A primitive and rare Pokemon. Once again, how can it be called rare if it's already extinct? Someone explain that to me. Hey. Well, then again, considering what technology we'll be discovering later in this game, I guess it's somewhat legitimate that they call it a rare Pokemon. I'll get to that once we actually get to that point of the game. Anywho, here is actually something that will actually play a little bit more active role during our gameplay. Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone. Now Moonstone is actually the first evolutionary item you can find. Moonstone allows you to evolve certain normal type Pokemons that wouldn't evolve otherwise. And also some Pokemon from other types too, but mainly I think this is used for normal type Pokemons. Now you can actually use the Moonstone to evolve the second form of one of the Pokemon I covered briefly in one of some of the previous episodes. Nidoran males evolved from Nidorino, and Nidoran females evolved from Nidorina can be evolved both with the Moonstone. Nidorino becomes Nidoking, which I'm just gonna say briefly here is not that bad of a Pokemon actually. It's actually a kind of a balanced tank in my opinion. kinda liked using it, but the problem with Nidoking is that its typing is just horrible. I'm sorry, its typing is just horrible because Nidoking, despite otherwise being pure poison type, when it evolves into its final form, it becomes half ground type, making it weak to grass. Yes, and also because it's still a mainly poison type, it's still weak to psychic, and surprisingly enough, even to its own type, ground. So yeah, that kinda cuts down Nidoking, and the same weaknesses go for Nidoqueen, which is more defensive of the two. So yeah, kinda sucks that that's actually one of the problems in the first generation. I'm gonna say this right away. One of the biggest problems in first generation Pokemon is that although they would be very good to use stat-wise, usually it's their double or single typing that really cuts out the potential of the Pokemon, so that's kind of one of the things I guess I can complain about the original generation. 1 second please, I need to refill, so I can at least keep this somewhat stable speech pattern. Okay, and here we have something that might be a little bit awkward these days. Here we have Space Shuttle Columbia, which was actually removed, or actually the Space Shuttle's name was never mentioned in the remakes of the two original game, Fire Red and Leaf Green, due to certain events in recent years. Yeah, this might be a little bit sensitive to anyone who might end up playing this game these days, although I don't know how possible that is, because well, the games of this age, that Pokemon Generation 1 was all new, is probably seen by today's generation as just a freaking that ancient old generation. And okay, I don't know what I was trying to even say. Stay there, my thought just simply got off in the air, right middle of that sentence. My God. Anywho, let's see what this chick has to say. Oh, you want a Pikachu, huh? Too bad, little lady. We got our own and we're not giving him up. What about you, dude? I'd like to get that Pikachu off ya, but it's too attached to you. Whoa, we got an open thief here, buddy. Maybe we should go call the cops and let's actually see. Well, now he's definitely far more satisfied with us than he was before. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. And that basically covers the Pokemon Museum. Nothing too interesting, but hey, at least I got to show it. Oh yeah, by the way, I take that back. Nothing too interesting. Well, as you can see behind that counter, there is something that easily catches your eye. The only problem is we cannot possibly access that yet. We need to come back here later on through another entrance. Outside of that, yeah, there's really nothing to show here anymore, or in this town for that matter, because all there is left outside of you know, just the Pokemon Museum is just random people houses, and I don't know, is that really going to fill up any more of this episode? So just talking to random people. So let me see here, we got a little bit of time here, and I still need to get the monkey ready for our epic conversation with the gym leaders. So you know what, just to keep this episode a little bit action-packed, let's actually fight a gym trainer here, real quick. But first, let's see what's the deal with this guy. Hiya! I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. Thanks, chump. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Why, thank you, sir. We will take that offer. Alright, let's get happening. Let's get happening. Wow, 90s shining through. It will be tough for your Pikachu at this gym. Electric attacks are harmless to Brock's ground-type Pokemon. Ahem, ground and rock-type actually. One of the worst possible type combinations ever. Can I say that out loud? Rock and ground, worst possible type combination ever. In my opinion at least. Anywho, true as he said, like I said. Wow, that was weird, really weird way for me to put it. Anywho, he basically emphasized the same point that I did for a few episodes ago when I said that Pikachu is basically going to have a bit of a time in this gym if you're planning to use him. Because, yeah, electric cannot do jack crap to rock. Actually, they can harm rock type, but they cannot harm ground type Pokemons. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Rocks conduct electricity, but ground doesn't. Okay, whatever, Pokemon logic. Let's just go with it. But actually something to note that if you ever played Pokemon Red and Blue, well, you should know that there's also another scenario where you're pretty weak at this gym. That is if you pick your starter to be Charmander, because the thing is, Charmander doesn't learn any moves that could really help at this gym. And also, I don't think that neither in Blue or Red you had the chance to catch Monkey or Nidoran, so... Or maybe you had, but you only had access to one of the two, so it might have been a little bit difficult. However, in the remakes Fire Red and Leaf Green did decide to make it a little bit more easier to the players who prefer Charmander, as they actually gave it the one certain move, Metal Claw. That's a Steel type move, a type that doesn't exist in this generation but does exist in the later ones. That actually has type advantage to Rock and Ground type. So yeah, in the originals, if you pick Charmander you were kinda screwed, but in the remakes, no problem at all. Quick refill. And there goes the last drops. Okay, now that I addressed that little detail, let me just quickly save here, because now this guy isn't hard, but ground type tends to be a little bit annoying to handle, because A, they like to use a lot of accuracy lowering moves, and trust me, accuracy marks a lot in first generation. And also because ground type, well, for the most part, tend to be rather defensive Pokemon, so yeah, we kinda might end up being in trouble here. Anywho, let's get some action. Stop right there, kid! You're still light years from facing Brock. Dude, you kinda got that wrong, but whatever, I'll tell it to you after we're kicked your ass. So you put burp there. And here's Diglett. Not gonna go over this thing, cause like I said, I will not be going over her opponent Pokemons unless they're either our... Well, I will only basically be covering briefly Gym Leader Pokemons, at least for now. Anywho, let's just go with scratching and leering, and... Yep, thought so. This thing is a hell of a lot faster, and another thing that's rather annoying here is that these things like to get critical hits quite often. So prepare to get critical spammed in this gym. Well, okay, not as much with the gym leader as with this guy, like you can see right here. Down you go. And booyah! Learned low kick. Very nice. Can I use sand shrew? What should I do? I think I know what I want. I didn't need to do that shit. Okay, Pikachu, go out there. No, I'm not planning to attack this thing with Pikachu. I'm planning something else with it. Let's do this. I'm just gonna lower this thing's attack power a bit so that Monkey can take it out without worrying too much about taking in too much damage. Wow, my grammar is going haywire real fast. I'm sorry if there's any possibility that any English teacher is hearing this, but wow, I'm doing real bad. Okay, anywho, I think we got 5 potions. Hey, might as well use it. There we go. You just keep scratching. Okay, he's only doing about 2 to 3 damage. I say Monkey can take him. There we go. So let's spam the hell out of low kick, because fighting isn't actually that effective against ground type on its own, but low kick actually has the additional effect that it can sometimes flinch the opponent, which means they will miss out 1 turn. Which can be a little bit helpful, but don't count on it too much, because the chance of the enemy getting flinched by using this move is rather low, so... But as you can see, it does a fairly nice amount of damage, as it has the same type as our Pokemon is, so it's good enough to finish this thing off. And damn, critical hit as last one, nice! And down he goes. Yeah, gotcha! Now about the light year... Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Well, you do have brains after all. And I think that gives us more than enough action for this episode. Because I'm just gonna go heal myself real quick. And hopefully tomorrow I can get myself a new mic, as tomorrow I'm planning to give you guys the episode that some of you probably have been waiting anxiously. In the next episode, and this time I promise it for sure, we will be taking down our very first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. Until that time comes though, I'm going to save here, while saying that thank you all for watching, and until next episode of Pokemon Yellow LP, Dr. John signing out and saying bye-bye everyone, see you later!